This is the easiest villager trading hall for Minecraft Bedrock and Java Edition. So let me show you how to build this. It literally takes 15 minutes and is super easy to set up. With this farm, you'll be able to get tons of enchanted books and emeralds, so take notes. So this is everything you'll need to build the farm, so feel free to pause and screenshot. Okay, so one thing you'll need to know is that this villager trading hall cannot be built near iron farms, otherwise the iron golems in the iron farm will stop spawning and you won't have a good time. So what you're going to do now is find the area that you want to build your trading hall and dig 2 blocks down and place a piston facing up. So then you're going to count 2 blocks from the side and dig down by 2 blocks and place another piston facing up. And then you're going to continue doing this for the amount of villagers you want. As you can see, I want 3, so I dug 3 holes and placed 3 pistons. Okay, so what you're going to do now is figure out where you want the front of your trading hall to be. I want it to be here. And what you're going to do is count 1 block and then dig down 2 blocks on the second block. And you're going to do that for each hole that your villager is going to be in. And at the bottom of every hole, you're going to place redstone dust. And then you're going to cover it with any building block of your choice. I'm going with smooth stone because I like the look of it. But you can choose any block you want. And what you're going to do now is place levers on the building blocks that you placed. And when you flick the lever, the piston should activate and go up. Just like that. So what you'll need to do now is flip every lever so that every piston is activated. Just like this. And what you're going to do now is in between every piston, you're going to want to place 2 block high walls. You can use any building block that you want. But of course, I'm going to be using smooth stone. It should be in between and on the sides too, and this is what it should look like. So what you're going to do now is place a temporary block here, and at the top of that temporary block, place slabs along the entire length of the trading hall. And once you've placed your slabs, now you can go and break your temporary block. And one thing I need to mention is that these cannot be whole blocks, they need to be slabs, otherwise the farm just won't work. Okay, so if you play on Java Edition, you're going to want to skip this step. But if you play on Bedrock Edition, this is what you'll have to do so that the villagers will actually want to restock our trades. So what you're going to do now is basically build 1 extra block on top of the farm and make that the entire length of the trading hall. And then you're going to place another row of blocks behind that. And then you're going to place beds directly on top of where the villagers are going to be. So 1, 2, 3, and you're done. Now the villagers will restock our trades. So now we're going to work on getting a villager in here. And as you can see right now, I have a villager trapped inside of this little box here. And we're going to try to get him set up in the trading hall. So what I'm going to have you do is break this lever. And as you can see, the piston will go down, and that's what we want. And you're going to run rails straight into the box where the villager is. Right here, 1 and 2. And then what you're going to do is place a minecart. And when you place this minecart, the villager should go into the minecart and go straight into where the piston would be. And you don't have to worry about breaking this block because when you push it, they phase through the blocks. And as you can see, he's down in the hole, but don't break the minecart yet, because if you break it now, he'll just escape. So what you're going to do is just break those rails and place his work block. I chose a lectern. So what you're going to do is dig around where he is in the back of the trading hall and use a sword to break his minecart. So once you've gotten to him, you're going to take your sword and break the minecart, just like that. And then you're going to take blocks and fix the hole that you dug. And as you can see, when you place back your lever here and you flick it, he will pop up. And as you can see, he's taking the job of the work block. So now we're going to work on getting the rest of the villagers in the trading hall. You can choose any work block you want, but as you can see, I went with lecterns. So what we're going to work on doing now is getting a zombie in the back of these villagers in order for this farm to work properly and for us to get discounted trades. So what you're going to have to do is wait until night falls and trap a zombie. And then what you're going to do is dig a long line behind the entire length of the villager trading hall, a 2-block deep hole. Release the zombie and let him follow you down, and as you can see, he got trapped. So what you're going to do now is name tag him so that he doesn't despawn. So what you're going to do now is go in your settings and make sure that your game is on hard mode. We do this because when the zombie attacks the villager in any mode except for hard mode, they might die. But in hard mode, they are guaranteed to turn into a zombie villager, which is what we want. So when you lower them, the zombie will attack them and turn them into zombie villagers. And if you look right there, you can hear that the villager is being attacked by the zombie. And look, this one has already turned into a zombie villager. So now we're just going to wait for the rest of these guys to turn into zombie villagers. So as you can see, when we flick this lever, this villager has indeed turned into a zombie villager. And this one has not turned yet. So we're just gonna check the zombie real quick, and look, he has turned into a zombie villager. Very nice. So what we're gonna do now is check on the other villager, but he hasn't turned yet. So what you're gonna do now is throw a potion of weakness at both of them and then feed them a golden apple, and this will turn them back into a regular villager with discounted trades. So these guys will take about 5 minutes or so to turn back into regular villagers with the discounted trade. So we're just gonna wait, and then now we're gonna check on this third guy, which he has turned into a zombie villager. So what we're gonna do is flick the lever to get him up, throw him with a potion of weakness and feed him a golden apple, and we're just gonna wait. Okay, so as you can see, after we waited a while, they have cured and turned back into regular villagers with discounted trades. It's awesome. Okay, so one thing that you need to know is that before you turn your villagers into zombie villagers, make sure that you trade with them and have the trade that you want. Otherwise, they won't have discounted trades when they cure. Okay, so I hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like, comment, share, follow, and subscribe. And don't forget, I upload long form videos every Friday. So don't forget to come back for that. And please let me know down in the comments if you like this video.